So your data is on the dark web. Not all of it. Well, maybe. Some of it. But what can you, as an individual or a business owner, do about that data? Let's talk about it. So this month we've talked about the dark web, the deep web, and the clear web as well. So let's just do a primer real quick. The clear web is everything you use day to day. It's in a browser. You can access it. The deep web is things that are protected against just Google spidering and things like that. So that could be your file sharing services. It could be your email. That's considered the deep web. But inside of the deep web, there's a darker spot. It's called the dark web. It's where anonymity is key, is paramount for the success of it. Now, some things are going to be legitimate, like whistleblowers and maybe like journalists communicating, but sometimes it's data sharing. Sometimes it's your data has been leaked in a breach and it's either being sold on a marketplace or something I didn't cover, it's sold on a web forum. So what can you do about it? So today we're going to talk about the top 5 tips that we have to help you protect your business against data once it's leaked in the dark web. So I just assume that you've already been compromised. And that's actually number 1 on our list. It's assumed you've been compromised. There are so many data leaks. There's so much data that's available for sale on the dark web or on even clear web forums. Look, websites get hacked, forums get hacked, things get leaked. For a long time, companies weren't very protective of your data. Where they should have been salting passwords or encrypting them, they weren't. They were just in clear text. Clear text meaning anybody can read them. So once a hacker got access to that data, they knew the combination of your username and your password, which in most cases is your email address. So it gets even more fun. MyFitnessPal got hacked a few years ago, and they got access to the email addresses and the passwords. There were so many business email addresses in that leak. A lot of our customers still come up in that data leak, and they use the same passwords that they use for their email, which then just leads to business email compromise and then embarrassment for your business and whatnot. So it's critical to do number 1 and understand that, look, assume you're going to be compromised, and then we can start going from there. So now that we've determined that you've probably been compromised in some fashion, number 2 is to conduct an IT risk assessment. Now, what an IT risk assessment is going to do is it's going to look at your threats, your vulnerabilities, and then the impact and likelihood of those happening. This gives you a really good picture of your business, how somebody would attack you, how you can protect yourself. But you need to understand what assets you have and what again, threats and vulnerabilities there are, and what is the impact and likelihood that will actually happen. Once you understand that, you can move on to number 3. Number 3 is just have a plan. Have a plan knowing that when your data is leaked, or if you have data that's already been leaked, what are you going to do about it? You need to have a plan, and it's a response plan that, like, once you find that data, what are you going to do about it? So I'll give you an example. If your email address and your password are found in a data breach, the first thing we need to do is determine, has your password been compromised? Do you use that password on other sites? If you do, you should start resetting passwords. Now, we love password managers because you can randomly generate passwords. You can use different passwords on each website, and then you don't have to remember hundreds of passwords. But you have to have a plan. And then once you have a plan, now it gets fun. So number 4 is you need to continuously monitor your company and what data has been exposed on the dark web. So how do you do that? Well, normally you're going to hire a service to do that for you. But that service should have a few aspects to it that are critically important. It should have human researchers along with machine learning and AI. There should be some network intelligence brought in, some breach intelligence information brought in and analyzed so that they can give you an accurate picture of what's out there. Are they going to get everything? The answer to that's no. No, they're not. But any good service that you look at, a good one for individuals would be Have I Been Pwned? I'll include a link down below. But there's other ones that like IT companies like me can subscribe to that we can actually run your information through and give you an accurate picture of what's out there. Again, it's not perfect because again, the dark web isn't all indexed. So there's going to be forums and things that are missed, but it gives you an accurate picture. And plus, if it's part of a big enough data breach, it's going to be published multiple places. So that brings me to number 5. And number 5 is simple: hire an expert. Cybersecurity is hard. There's a lot to it. Go out and hire an expert. Hire somebody in cybersecurity that can help you. It could be a company. It could be a person. More than likely, it's probably going to be a company that can come in, bring some tools in there, help you analyze that, maybe help you conduct your cyber risk assessment. But hire an expert to help you. All right, so I kind of rapid fired those top 5 things. If you have questions or comments, comment down below. Let us know. Reach out to us. Engage with us. We'll engage back with you. Sometimes we're a little slow. It's because we're worried about protecting our customers and helping people day to day. But we're here to help. So if you have any questions about anything that we covered this month or any other month, or just have simple questions, DM us. Let us know. So I hope everything about this was informative to you. I'm sure it's brought to light some things that maybe scare you, elicit that kind of emotion. And I don't mean to scare you, but I want you to be prepared. That's the key that we want, is you to be prepared, you to know what's out there, what you need to understand, and how to act accordingly. So, again, if you have any questions, let us know. Comment down below, subscribe. Please like our videos. It really does help us. And share them with people that you know. And until next time, stay cyber safe.